Students, today we are going to start our chapter 5, which is lines and angles. In this chapter we will discuss the following topics. First of all, we will discuss the complementary angles.
Angles are the angles where the sum of two angles is equals to 90 degree. You can see here one of the angle we can say that it is 20 degree and this will be then 70 degree. How? Means 90 minus 20, that is 70 degree. It means the complement of 20 degree will be 70 degree. How we can find? After subtracting 20 degree from 90 degree. Now next we will discuss about the supplementary angle.
In which the sum of two angles is 180 degree. Here you can see that this angle is 70 degree. And how we will find out the another angle? You will subtract 70 from 180 and you will get the value of another angle, which will be 110 degree. It means if the question is given to you how you will find out the supplement of 70, you will subtract 70 from 180 and you will get the supplement of 70, which will be 110 degree. Another topic, next we will discuss adjacent angles.
Adjacent angles, we have three basic conditions. The first condition we have is of that it should have a common vertex. So here this is the common vertex we have. For this first we will consider if we are taking these two angles as adjacent angles. Here this is the common vertex, two non-common arms and one common arm. We can have more than two adjacent angles also. As you can see here, this is also adjacent. But this angle is only adjacent to this angle, not to this angle. As common vertex, two non-common arms and one common arm is there. Now we will discuss the linear pair.
Linear means 1 and pair means 2. When on a straight line, two angles are there with a common vertex and common arm, they are called the linear pair angles. The sum of linear pair angle is 180 degrees. Suppose if this angle is given to you 70 degree and you have to find out the value of another angle, what you will do? You will subtract the angle which is given to you from 180 and you will get the value of the another angle. Our next topic is intersecting.
When two lines intersect each other at any point, these are known as the intersecting lines. Here, these two lines are intersecting at the common point, this one. It is not conditional that it should cut in the center or it may cut at any point. After intersecting lines, we have a next concept of vertically opposite angle. When you are talking about vertically opposite angles, means having common vertex and opposite to each other. So you can see that these two angles are opposite and the measure of these two angles are equal. Similarly, here the another pair of opposite angles and the measure of these two opposite angles are equal. The next concept which we are going to cover is parallel lines.
Parallel lines are the lines.
Next we have parallel lines. You can see it over there when the lines are not intersecting but they are not meeting at any point. These are known as the parallel lines. For example, railway track, they never meet each other. Similarly, when I'll extend these two lines, they always never meet each other. These are known as a parallel line. After that, we have when I draw a line which is intersecting these two parallel lines is known as a transversal. In this case, we have different type of angles. The very first, I am going to discuss alternate angles. In lines and transversal, we are going to proceed further for the alternate angles, corresponding angles and co-interior angles. These all types of angles are lying between parallel lines and transversal. Coming towards the angles, alternate angles. Alternate angles are the angles which actually carries the shape of Z. You can see it over there. These two angles, these are having the shape of Z. So means alternate angles, they are always equal to each other. There is another case of alternate angles. When I will go for these two angles, these are also alternate angles. I have alternate exterior angle also, means again Z shape, but they are lying outside the parallel lines. This one angle and this angle. These are known as the alternate angles.
Now we are going to discuss co-interior angles. if two lines are parallel to each other and they are cut by a transversal, the angles which form between in these two parallel lines, they are called the co-interior angles. Co means two, interior means inside. These angles are in the shape of big bracket and their sum is always equals to 180 degrees. Suppose it if one angle is 70 degree, the value of another angle is 110 degree. What you will do, you will subtract this angle from 180 and you will get the value of the another angle. Same process you will apply on this side also. Here you can see that these two angles are there. They are also co-interior and their sum is also 180 degree.
Now we will discuss the corresponding angles. Corresponding angles, they are again we will discuss on the parallel line. These are two parallel lines and a transversal is cutting these parallel lines. Corresponding angles are the angles that form the F. You can see angle 1 and 2, they are in a form of F and their measure is always equal. Now if I will move to downward angles, they are also forming an F. 3 and 4 angles, their measure will be equal. It means we will write angle 3 is equals to angle 4 by the concept of corresponding angles. Now if we will move to the other side here you can see angle 5 and angle 6. Then again angle 5 will be equals to angle 6 with the concept of corresponding angles. Similarly angle 7 and angle 8. You can see here that I have made the F and I have shown that how these angles make a F. Angle 7 is equals to angle 8 by the corresponding angles. So today we have discussed all the parallel lines. Today we have discussed all the angles on the parallel lines with the transversal with the help of geoboard. I hope you are able to understand. Thank you.